How you
Hi,
doing?
Jonas. How are you today?
Yeah, good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's really interesting, but not very pleasant to watch you on this show.
But are we on the award radar? This is the question that everyone wants to put now.
Hopefully, yes. Well, that's my question for you is it appealing to play a role like this, or does it take you to a sort of dark place?
It definitely takes one to a dark place. Me, I can only speak for myself, but it took me to a very, very dark place. And I think I only did it because I read the novel and I felt the urge and maybe the responsibility of being a part in the story that Lale Sokolov wanted the world to know through Heather Morris. And yes, we as creatives working in the film industry with our medium, the film, we have the ability to now in modern times to reach a broad audience around the world. And I wanted to be part of that. But the process itself, it took us all to a very, very dark place, and we had to really carry each other along the way because it's nothing that you just play. It's something that is just, if you get into research and you find out so many so deeply disturbing things, there are points where you're like, you can't play it. There's no way of playing it. And it just works with the support of each other. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. And I'm really deeply thankful for the support of Tali Shalom Ezer, the director, who was kind of embracing me throughout all the time. I was so scared of the first time we met because I knew of her Jewish background, I knew of Jonah Howard King's Jewish background, and I was so scared that I might, for them, be like the embodiment of the evil, just like the projection. And I was not me personally. They embraced me so much and they were like, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna really embrace us and help us on this journey. And this was for me the only way. And I hope it worked out.
I think it did. Was there anything that you found out about Boretsky that you unexpectedly that something maybe positive about him or something you could connect to, whether you wanted to or not, that you tried to incorporate into your performance?
Well, there was one quote that Heather Morris, I sat down with her quite a lot of times, and there was one quote that she cited from Lale Sokolov that I couldn't understand, that I couldn't relate to. He was saying that through the time, Stefan Baretsky was something like a brother to him, which I just couldn't understand. Listening to his defense before the Frankfurt trial that everybody could listen to. It's open source. It's on YouTube. You can listen to him, and you can listen to survivors and victims telling the most horrific stories about his sadistic lethal games that he played in Auschwitz willingly. It's just this so deeply disturbing that the journey from there to somebody being described through Lale Sokolov as somebody being very unstable and very insecure and who has a deep desire to feel something human inside of him in this inhuman surrounding and to kind of make a relationship to somebody who looks up to because he experiences something for him, something so absurd like love in this place. I mean, he looks up to Lale and he's like, how could he have a humor? How could he have emotions like love in this place? I want to connect with him. I want to reach out to that. I want to have, maybe I can have a friendship too. Maybe I can have emotions too. And all of that, you know, being put together kind of created then what I was aiming at, just to tell the story, to be part of the story that Lale wanted to be told.
How is this experience different from a lot of other TV work that you've done that isn't primarily, English speaking?
Ha, it's incomparable to anything, actually. I don't know. I mean, first of all, it was a real existing person. And it was English speaking. It was this man that I could not in any way empathize with. And I played so many characters where I could put so much from myself into. And Stefan Boretsky, I was like, okay, this guy couldn't be more far away from myself. It's so hard to find a way to embody somebody like him. This is just, and yeah, this is just that there's no, I couldn't, connect any dots to any other project. Um, and it took me some time actually after the shooting to get myself around other projects again. It took me months, and I threw myself into composition because I'm a film music composer at the side. So I did some scores for series and films just to get out of this deep darkness that surrounds you after shooting something like this and after embodying somebody like him.
Well, thank you so much, Jonas, for making this and for speaking with me today.
Thank you very much.